This thing of activating your throat chakra, my chosen one, do you have a problem with getting heard? I mean, you speak things, but then you're not getting your point across. I mean, you're not causing an effect the way you're supposed to. Some of you are thinking, Alula, I know I'm the chosen one. I know I'm the one, but I'm not causing an effect. I don't know what is wrong with me. Let me tell you something, my chosen one. There's nothing wrong with you. You know, picture this, fam. Say that there's a certain car that can do certain thing. You know what I mean? This car is built with a certain specification. Now, depends on the driver that is driving this car will determine how well this car is being driven, or how well can this car be pushed to its limit and then, you know, show what it can do. You know what I mean? My chosen, exactly, you are exactly the same. You know, you already came with everything within you ready. Now it's just a matter of you unwrapping yourself and discovering things. You know what I mean? Basically, awaken the power of the living Father within you. Then you will begin to be heard, guys. Before I even go any further in this video, guys, today I feel like sharing with you this technique that I learned in India. You know what I mean? For some of you, for you chosen ones that are meditating on a regular basis, I'll tell you what, you can incorporate this into your meditation. But let me just say this before I go. Now, this can be a little bit loud. So for some of you that are using your headphones, you know what I'm saying? I would suggest you should turn down the volume like now. So guys, it's like this. So you close this with your thumb and let it close your eyes like this. Now do it with both, I mean on the other side, and then go yeah.
It's lovely out here on the plains.
Wow.
So peaceful.
Hello, beautiful people of the world. This is Alula, and welcome to Awaken the Ego Within. Like this video and subscribe for more videos like this, guys. New week, new topic. And guys, let's get started this week by sharing with you how to really activate your throat chakra. Basically, how to speak and be heard every time, especially as a chosen one. My chosen one, this is one of your powerful weapons, is your speech. Your ability to speak and cause an effect, guys. You know what I mean? Now, this video is particularly made for some of you chosen ones that are just waiting on this call, that are just waiting on your calling, that is basically waiting on this, on your awakening. You know what I'm saying? And this meditation I just gave you, the technique I gave you guys, is like, it's called a bee meditation. Well, I called it that actually because that's what it feels like. So you basically, that guys, the more you do that, the more your throat will clear, and then you can, that would help you speak in a good manner. But there's more to this story. I mean, there are way more things that you got to do in order for you to activate this chakra. And let me tell you now, the moment you get this right, my chosen, you're going to be so powerful. You are able to cause an effect and be heard. You know what I'm saying? That is why, as a chosen one, people want to speak to you. They'll be like, man, hey, man, can you tell us what this says? Or, you know what I mean? Because, guys, it's like you are or you have activated your throat chakra, guys. Now I'm gonna break this video into 3 stages. Now the first one is kind of a little bit of a physical part of, or physical part of, like speech. The second one is the mental, and then the third one we're gonna move on to spiritual. You know what I mean? So all right, let's go into the video. First thing first, guys, there are 2 things I can think of that can give you a good foundation in order for you to speak the way you're supposed to. And those 2 things, guys, I mean, when it comes to physical, those 2 things, guys, I would say, in my own experience, is the meditation and seed retention. Now, let's go with the meditation, guys. So the meditation part is the part that will help you arrange your mind in a manner which you want. You know what I mean? Now, this arrangement, depending on how well you arrange this mind of yours, you know what I mean, will give you a different outlook in life that you've had before. So basically now you're looking at the world through a new view or new eyes, guys. You know what I'm saying? And since you have arranged your mind so well, now this will begin to show in the way that you speak. You know what I mean? This is the physical part I'm talking about. So now when you start speaking, because your mind is arranged so well, now people will begin to understand what you're saying, because it's the way you articulate things. Basically, inside your mind is like you've arranged your mind so well. Now, the way you speak is so arranged and so easy to understand, and that is the beginning of you speaking, to be heard, guys. It's the way you arrange your mind. Now, the second one, when it comes to the physical, is obviously the seed retention. Now, the thing about seed retention, guys, especially if you're a man, what will begin to happen to you when you begin to take on this seed retention journey? You know what I mean? For some of you, especially for some of you that are on monk mode, there is a time where a chosen one must go monk. Now, in this time, guys, what will begin to happen is that you're going to be more and more of who you really are. You know what I mean? A man that practices this practice, he will be more masculine, and a woman that practices this practice will be more feminine, guys. Basically, it will make you more and more of yourself. Now, when you are more of yourself, guys, then you're gonna be hurt. That is what is particularly some of you boys, that when you do seed retention, that you're gonna begin to have a deep voice, and then you're gonna speak with like some kind of bass, which makes your voice good to be heard. And also this retention gives you power, gives you strength in your speech in order for you to put your point across, guys. Now, the second way to make it speak, my chosen, it's mental or your behavior. Now, let me tell you what I mean. What I mean is that is the way you behave when it comes to the way you speak or things that you speak about. For example, it's like you shouldn't speak all the time, but speak only when the occasion calls you. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like a way of saying fools speak because they have to say something, but the wise or the chosen ones speak because they have to say something. Because they speak because they got something to say, not because they have to say something. Stupid. You understand what I'm saying? God, your behavior will be determined how well you be heard, how well people will view you and respect you. You know what I mean? It simply doesn't make sense for you to make speech about everything or comment on everything. Guys, if you do that, then your words will not have value. Speak only when you feel like your words provide value, or you can help somebody else, or when the occasion calls you, guys. And you do this thing, especially with people around you. Guys, you will begin to be heard because they know that you are a man or a woman of few words. And most importantly, you are a person of action. You know? So my chosen is to speak only when the occasion calls you to speak. And most importantly, speak because you got something to say. Guys, not speaking all the time. It doesn't matter what you got, like, for people, guys. If you keep on like speaking all the time, like without the occasion calling you, then your words will begin to not mean much. You know what I mean? This is all about your behavior, guys. And second, when it comes to this like thing, guys, is only speak on important things. Don't speak of little matters like events, football matches, or things that don't even mean anything. Guys, is the wise or the chosen ones that spend their time productively and wisely. And this is including speech or the way you interact with others. After all, this is how your message will get across, guys. So don't speak of trivial things. Speak of things as a chosen one, especially, we should only be concerned with a spiritual realm. We should only live in the spirit, so that our speech is things of not seen but felt, and mainly about the power or the glory of the living Father. Now, my chosen, this last speech is the most important form of speech you can ever make. Seriously speaking. Now, even if you forget about these two ones that I say to you, but get this one right, my chosen, you're gonna be heard every time. I can guarantee this, guys. You know what I'm saying? Now, this speech, or this most important speech, guys, it can only come from the heart and from the stomach. Yeah, I said the stomach. Don't you know that your stomach is your second brain? I really had no idea about this. This is what the Indians told me. Man, Abhishek, if you're watching this, you turn me into a devil, you devil. Guys, Indians taught me a lot of things about how to live and like the way of the heavens. It's a wonderful, wonderful people and wonderful country. You know what I mean? If there are any Indians in the house, what up, yo? You know what I mean? They told me that we got two brains. That is the mind and the stomach. Now let's go with the heart, guys. Now what I mean by the heart is that the intention that you have in your heart, or the feeling that you have, you know what I mean? Now when you have a certain intention in your heart, guys, what will begin to happen to your heart is that your heart will begin to beat in a different rhythm. Now this will distribute oxygen and blood to all your body, depend on the rhythm that is beaten on. And also this rhythm will determine the kind of frequency that you live on. You know what I'm saying? Say for example, if you feel fear, then your heart will begin to beat like very fast, so that you're in a panic mode. You understand what I'm saying? So my chosen is the intention that you have in your heart, guys. This is the very thing. When you have a certain intention in your heart, my chosen, your speech or the way you speak will be unmistakable and shall be accepted by everybody that hears you, guys. This is why you're a big deal, my chosen one. You know what I mean? It's the intention that you have for others. You know what I mean? And also, secondly, I will say this: your speech will be heard by the time that you be truthful to yourself. When you begin to tell the truth to yourself, guys, you know what I mean? You'll be automatically be at peace. And now your heart will begin to beat in a peaceful manner, and which will translate into your energy, into your vibration. You know what I mean? Now the truth, guys, it's unmistakable. The truth is unmistakable for everybody that can hear you, guys. This is why when you have this intention on your heart, there's nobody that can resist you. Ultimately, which is the love frequency, which is, guys, an intention that I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Now the opposite of love, I mean, I'm talking about the other frequency is also true. So now when you are on the other frequency, which is like a negative one, it will begin to affect your speech for the negative, guys. Have an intention of love in your heart and speak of love, speak of abundance, speak of things of a spiritual realm, and then you shall see and your voice shall be heard. Now let's move on to the stomach part. The stomach, guys, this pain that arises you from the suffering that you've been in your life, guys. This is why people are so attracted to you. This is why they want to hear you speak. This is why they hang on to every word you say, because they know that they're the chosen ones. Because this voice is a unmistakable voice, is a unmistakable speech, is a speech that comes from the stomach, particularly from suffering, guys. It's like Mary J, my favorite. You see how she sings? Mary J sings from the stomach. And then when you hear her sing, then you know that as an authentic, this music or this song comes from the right place, guys, or Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Some of the things that he says is like from the suffering that he has faced in his life. Guys, when you start speaking like that from the suffering that this world has put you on, and now you're a chosen one, you're winning, guys, then your voice will be heard to everybody that can hear you, guys. Do these things, guys, and then you'll be on your way to becoming your best self, and most importantly, causing an effect by your speech, guys. All right, guys, it's Tuesday morning, and have a good day, my chosen one, and God bless you. Bye bye. See you. Yeah.